Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com here with your latest installment of Mustang news. Now, we've got a lot to talk about in the 2018 Mustang world, along with some specialty cars, and of course, I've got some free stuff to give away. But first, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already for some pretty damn good Mustang content in addition to staying up to date with all things Mustang related. But first up, what do you say we talk about the latest news we are hearing in regards to the 2018 Mustang, and more specifically, the return of the Bullitt. Now, if you guys remember, earlier in the year, we brought you an episode of Mustang News where we talked about this Ford video featuring The Rock, and a specific moment within the video where Ford intentionally or unintentionally leaked some imagery or concepts of the next generation Bullitt, which obviously got everybody really excited. Well, this week our friends over at Mustang6G.com got this email from some anonymous source with a window sticker for a 2018 Bullitt, supposedly all but confirming the car is coming. Now, this window sticker was apparently a test sticker, as they call them, and certain options and feature we saw included a Highland green metallic paint code, obviously not the same original dark Highland green color that was featured on Steve McQueen's 68 Fastback, but one could imagine it's got to be pretty damn close. Along with the color, other Bullitt calling cards included the rear quarter window louvers and faux rear gas cap, which we saw on that original Ford video a couple months ago, featuring the iconic crosshair Bullitt design. And this is awesome, right? The Bullitt's coming back, Mustang fans rejoice. However, not so fast. Shortly after that Mustang 6G story went viral, Jalopnik posted their own story citing a prominent Ford source that said the rumors were false and, quote, Ford did not create the window sticker in that article, end quote. Basically, guys, he said, this thing is false, it's fake, it's a Photoshop job, but he didn't deny the possibility of the Bullitt returning. But flash back to Mustang6G.com, and they are actually standing firmly behind this anonymous source and the window sticker email. They're also going as far as saying, quote, they have other info that cannot be shared to support the legitimacy of a 2018 Bullitt Mustang, end quote. So, we have ourselves a good old-fashioned internet conundrum. Who do you guys think is telling the truth here? Is this just some Photoshop, or is Ford denying this to protect their possible big announcement or unveiling? We want to hear from you. Get involved in the discussion. But what do you say we switch gears to a different 2018 Mustang, and one that we know is coming for sure? That's right, I'm talking about the 2018 Roush Mustang, and I, for one, am extremely pumped to see this thing released. Now, last week, Roush gave us a little taste of the front end, thanks to this image released on their social media accounts, along with this funny little Mission Impossible styled video called The Heist. Now, this featured a couple young ladies tasked with breaking into the Roush facilities to learn more about the new car and the new supercharger program. Now, this front end picture is a teaser in every sense of the word, right? Because you really don't see a ton here per se, but what you do see is that trademark Roush upper grille with this Stage 2 badge in blue. You also see some small changes to the triangle area beneath the headlight, almost as if it protrudes out a little bit more now compared to the stock front end. And then finally, you can kind of barely make out a more aggressive lower chin spoiler. Now, pair this teaser image of the front up with a video Roush released in March of this year showing the 2018 rear end and the spoiler they're working on, along with some other Easter eggs in that video if you look close enough, like some possible wheel designs, for instance, and you start to get a feeling of how this thing will take shape. Now, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be a massive departure from what we saw with the 2015 through 2017 Roush cars, but knowing Roush, I'm sure they have some tricks up their sleeve and will produce a killer looking car when it's all said and done. We also know that Roush and others, VMP, are working on the next generation of TVS blowers. That's right, I'm talking about the Eaton 2.65 liter TVS, which should be making its debut for the Mustang very, very soon, and all signs point to this thing being nasty. Now, it is going to maintain that basic 2-rotor 4-lobe design, but with a little bit more twist to those rotors, 10 degrees to be exact, along with other improvements to maximize its efficiency. It's also 15% larger than the 2.3 liter blower. It's going to flow roughly 25% more air given the same boost level, basically meaning this thing is gonna make gobs of power, in addition to making many 2.3-liter TVS owners like myself very, very jealous. Now, last but not least, on the 2018 Mustang front, I was recently chatting with my man Vaughn Gittin Jr. the other day about some upcoming projects we had in mind, and he started hinting at the fact that him and the RTR team had been working really hard on the 2018 RTR Mustang and said that that thing should be dropping very, very soon. So you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that. I know I'm pumped to see what JR and the team came up with for the new car. And again, keep it locked right here at AM for further details. Alrighty then, well, before we get out of here, I've got some free parts to give away, but I also want to announce the winner of our last contest, the $100 gift card. And that winner is Mr. Zach Culp. Congrats, man. Enjoy the dough and spend it wisely. Now it's my turn to give away some free parts. This is my favorite part of the video. And you know I wouldn't be doing my job, guys, if I didn't help keep you guys safe out there on the streets. So let's give away some brakes, because if you're like me, going fast is number 1 and stopping is number 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, somewhere down the list. So in order to help you guys stop, I got a set of Power Stop front pads and rotors drilled and slotted for one lucky viewer. You should know the deal by now, guys. Comment, get involved in the discussion, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.